Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Steven here from the Epicurean Gentleman. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of my new camera. Hopefully this will be the last one I record on my phone. So we've got the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. And then this is the Essentials package. So when these are purchased online, they have different tiers of purchasing. And so this is called the Essential Combo. So we'll get into this box. I've also got the GPS Bluetooth remote controller, a mount, and a carrying case. The links for all of these will be in the description section below. So if you want to check out anything that we're unboxing here, you'll be able to have direct access to it. The DJI Osmo Action lineup has been interesting to me in particular because of the wide variety of features that it offers. It functions as a webcam, it functions as an action cam, it has an amount of waterproof ability without a case, and it has a really large capacity. And so these are upgradable with the micro SD cards up to 1 terabyte of space that you can have in addition to what this already comes with its internal memory. So let's get into the unboxing. Before we do so though, we've got to give a shout out to our channel sponsors, Into the AM for some comfy clothing, Shyfe for nice humidors and other related accessories, and Dubby for those energy drinks. All right, let's get into this. For those of you who might follow my other channel, the Epicurean Smokes channel, you'll know that my office is largely just full of different humidors, and so I decided to just grab one of my Herfs and open up some boxes with you. So we've got the main one here, the Osmo Action 5. The rumor is I think that the Osmo Action 6 may be coming out, but for Prime Day these were already a pretty good deal. We've got our open arrow there. And so the first part of this kit says accessories. Got a little pull tab to pull it out, and the camera itself. All right, I've got some silica. And the DJI app QR code. So the DJI app is great. I already use the DJI Mic Minis, and so I'm familiar with the app. This action cam is pretty neat in that you can actually mirror onto your phone, and you can actually download the videos directly to your phone. So if you're somebody who does editing via, say, CapCut on the cell phone, on your iPhone, for example, you'll be able to actually just pull the videos right off of the Action 5 camera through the app onto your phone. So they give you the link for that. That's cool. And a fun sticker. Let's see what accessories we have in our essential combo. We've got a nice Type-C to Type-C cable. And we have the frame. So the frame here has some goodies inside, but the frame is important because this is actually what you will clip to on the different mounts. So you can have your photo button there, but the different mounts on the side are essential because the camera itself has mounts on the bottom. So for 16:9 shooting like this video, you can use the existing mount that's on the camera, but if you want to shoot in 9:16, like for Instagram, for example, you want to be able to have this outer case to do that. we've got our battery pack here. And from what I understand, these have pretty long life on them. This camera allows you to charge while you're using it. So if you're not using it as an action cam, which I won't be using it as an action cam primarily, if you're not using it as an action cam, it doesn't really matter. You don't really need a kit that has multiple batteries. They do sell them, however. So multiple battery kits are nice if you would like to, say I'm out scuba diving and I want to swap batteries between dives. That could be particularly handy. So you can see here on the outer case how quickly the magnet just pulls that in. But these little clamps on the side actually clip on really securely to that case. So now that's not going anywhere. And you can just release them like this. So that's nice if you're using like a selfie stick or some other apparatus to hold the camera. It's a really firm hold and it's got nice grippy rubber there. All right, and we've got our screw mount. So any of those like GoPro style mounts that use this type of a setup, you've already got the clip that comes with it. And then we have our camera. And one of the things I really love about this is the dual screens. So you have a front-facing screen. Right now, as I'm recording this, I have a separate wireless screen, so I can actually see what I'm recording on my iPhone. But it's a cumbersome setup because I have to hook up my screen, which is over there, to an external battery source because the battery life is horrible. I've got a separate tripod for this camera that is pointing down at the stuff, and without all of that setup, I can't really see what's going on very easily. So having this front screen is going to be really helpful. The slot here is where one would plug in that C cable. And on this side, we've got the slot for our battery. You can see inside the case, into the corner, that you have a section that lines up with this section. So it won't fit this way, it only fits this way. This nice pull tab lets you bring it back out. So if you were going to be somebody who just swapped batteries, that's pretty easy. Here we can see the clips. I really love that magnetic pull that this has to make it secure. But, you know, you could really mount this anywhere and get some really great high quality footage, so excited for that. Although you can use the app to mirror what's going on the recording portion of the phone, I wanted to be able to use a remote control to do so. And so this is the separate GPS controller. You wear it kind of like a watch. Take off our screen cover here. It comes with 2 bands. That's pretty secure, double Velcro style. And then this is a more simple loop. Just like the wireless microphones, it has a link button there. And on the bottom, you've got your port for charging, again, Type-C. I'm turning on the Action 5 and see if I can do a quick pairing with these two, but it lets you start with that language, swipe to unlock, accept the code, I can skip that, settings on the back screen, swipe to unlock, date and time. All right. So it has a quick action guide for us. It shows us the shutter button. It shows us that we can swipe. It shows us that we can tap to change our shooting mode and to preview photos, and that we can adjust image and audio parameters. It's updating the Bluetooth remote. It already recognized that one was there. So it's going to do 2 minutes of updating. So let's let it do that. While it does that, I want to show you this extension magnet. This one is slightly different from the one that comes with it, and I'll show you why. So if we compare the extension clip that came with the DJI Osmo Action 5 by itself, and we compare it to one of these aftermarket ones, this is polymer, this is metal. Has the same clips and same rubber mounting surface, but this has both the mounting for your GoPro style mounts, but these can move flat and you can mount this to a standard threaded tripod. So that's the reason why I went with this one in addition, was because I use a tripod most of the time. So this will allow me to mount directly to my tripod in my 16:9 orientation. The last kit that I bought that has so far arrived is the case. Since I want to be able to use this at trade shows and at events, I don't want to risk having any scratches on my lens. So I got a little case that I can use. The case came with these lens covers. So now that I have a lens cover, I don't mind taking off this. And it's just a nice silicone cover. In order to use it, you'll actually have to take the ring off of the outside, and this can be mounted directly over. So now that I have the cover over, I can actually use this nice case and put the camera inside. I'm curious what else will fit in there. The cable fits. The way that they've configured this zipper, they've done it in a way where you can leave the clip hanging out. So if you didn't want to remove it, or you wanted to apply the case on top of your tripod, for example, you could put the case over the top. Like that, allowing this portion to stick out the bottom, but still keeping the camera nice and covered. So I like that. I think that the other thing to test with this is going to be to see if it fits with the outer case. So now we can see the outer case on, and let's see. Still fits really nicely, so I like that. And we'll test one more time to see if it all fits in there with this piece. So that's in. I think the only thing that is going to be quite a bit tighter with the outer case on is maybe the cord, maybe the charging cord. I don't think that's what this kind of case is intended for anyway. I'm really going to use it more on the top of my tripod to make sure that my lens doesn't get scratched or dirty in between shoots. So overall, I'm pleased with this bit of kit and excited to give it a try. I've been watching a lot of setup videos, but I didn't really find the information needed to understand really what was going to come in this essential combo versus the other tiers of Osmo Action 5 Pro combos that are available for sale. So now you can see what's inside the box and what other accessories I chose to purchase with my action camera. I'm excited to get my micro SD card to go with this. I went ahead and got the full 1 terabyte size card, so I'm not having any anxiety about filling up my memory card or potentially having to keep multiple on. And that way I can shoot in higher quality like 4K and not really worry about using up too much space. So, so far pretty pleased. I may choose to do some update videos as I learn more about the features that are available. If that's something you want to see, definitely drop me a comment and let me know that that's of interest to you. As always, I appreciate you tuning into my videos. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon as well. Check out our other channel called Epicurean Smokes. And if that type of content is interesting to you, feel free to like and subscribe over there as well. Thanks so much. Bye.